Let's discuss the socio-cultural aspects of Japan. Over the last 25 years, Japan's population has increased at a steady rate compared to the United States and now totals 127.3 million people, while the U.S. totals 318.9 million people. While the population seems much smaller by number comparison, that entire population fits within the island's parameters, which is comparable to all of the population fitting within the state of Montana in the U.S. The people of Japan are primarily of Japanese origin, however, there is a presence of Korean and Chinese backgrounds. Most citizens of Japan belong to a mixed faith religion which crosses both Shintoism and Buddhism beliefs. As you can see here, Japan is quite competitive with the United States. The Human Development Index has increased in both countries over the last 25 years. Continuing with the Human Development Index, we see that Japan educates their youth in less time with a more competitive learning regimen. Japanese citizens live longer than Americans, and Japan is just 4 places behind the U.S. when you factor in the average wages of citizens. When doing business in Japan, it is important that a business be familiar with the mannerisms and culture styles of Japan. The Japanese are highly motivated by success. However, they also have a relatively high resistance to change, and so any sudden changes should be reduced impact if at all possible. Also, when it comes to rewards, an emphasis is placed on values and quality of life rather than driven by money or tangible items. Also, the Japanese place a great deal of respect on who's who in the room, so it is important for foreign businesses to pay attention to who the important Japanese businessmen are in the room and ensure that their opinions are heard. Lastly, the Japanese keep their emotions under control at all times, so it may be hard to interpret how they feel about a presentation that is delivered. In summary, if a foreign company can learn how the Japanese behave as mentioned, then the organization can be successful in entering the market and create a stable relationship with the Japanese.